Hi everyone, this is the Single Saving Mama. I'm back. It has been, I don't know how long it's been since my last video, but I am alive, I'm well, I am still saving, I am still working towards my financial goals. Today's video is going to be a debt confession for September 2024. I am coming today with a debt confession because it dawned on me that my very first YouTube video for this channel was a debt confession, and it was in September of 2023. Don't quote me on that, but it's been over a year, or at least a year, so I will share my numbers with you all. If you would like to be encouraged on your journey, I will provide a link below to my first debt confession so you yourself can see the progress that I have experienced in a year. So before I get to the debt confession, I want to just give an update on how things are going currently with my finances. So my previous video was outlining that the only debt I had was my mortgage, and I was thinking about saving for a new car. Well, after my debt confession today, you'll know why I changed my mind about getting a new car, at least right now. And when I say a new car, absolutely not a brand new car. It would be a new to me car, but I have put that on the back burner because my car runs just fine. I did have a scare some weeks ago where Red is the name of my beautiful Hyundai Sonata, oh my gosh, hold on. It was 2011, a 2011 Hyundai Sonata. She's red. I thought she died, y'all. I realized then I was not ready to part with her at all. I was just not ready. I don't know. Maybe I have attachment to her. Maybe I just don't want another car payment. Maybe it is that fear of what it was like when I was making car payments. I was a newly single mom. I was also a new college graduate with student loan debt, and I had just bought a home. So I think it's going back to that time, and I didn't like having a car payment, and then the high car insurance, the repairs. Oh my gosh. So I think there's some fear there, but I also think that I really like my car. I still like Red. I still take her to the car wash. I still get her service. Like, she has been so great to me. And I just want to keep my car. I realized, okay, but I am looking forward to the day I do get a new car, but it's not a priority right now. That is why I'm so glad that the money I did receive from my inheritance, that I did put most of it in a CD, because I just knew I wanted something to show for it. Life happens, and you can blink, in between grief and life and expenses, you can look up and have no money left, or you can look up and have very little left, and you're wondering, where did that money go? What did I do with it? That's not going to be my story at all, period. It just won't be my story. So with that being said, I still can't reason spending that much money on a depreciating asset unless I just have to, and Red just decides to go ahead and cross on over to glory. Then yes, I'll get a new car. But until then, I just can't reason to get a new car. I just can't. So that leads me to believe the time isn't right. So that's a little bit of an update. Without any further delay, let's get right into my debt confession. So here we are. As you can see, I have 3 debts. And so here we are. You can see that I have 3 debts. And you will quickly see why I made up my mind about getting a new car, because life happens. I'm convinced that no matter how much money you have, life is going to happen to you, period. And that means things come, expenses happen, life happens, and it just happens, y'all. And it just so happens I'm a single saving mama, so I may feel it more than a lot of people. So how do I win the game? I live below my means. I have margin and cushion. I make sure of it. And I delay gratification because as much as I want this luxury car, it'll be a minute. So anyways, let me get back into it. I'm still talking about this car. So the first debt you will see is a home loan right here. Uh-oh, that's the home loan. So as you can see, the current balance is $149,717. And if you look over here to my payment, actually, I'm going to zoom in for y'all. Give me a second. There we go. So if you look over here, so if you look over here, you will see that my payment is $300. That is not my mortgage payment. That is just the amount that goes towards principal. And my mortgage payment is very low. I am enjoying this low mortgage payment, but as you can see, only $300 goes towards principal. And as much as I want to prioritize paying it down early, life happens. I will get to it, but it is not my priority right now. Like Dave Ramsey says, when you get to baby step, what did he say? 6 and 7, 5, 6 and 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Either way, he said, just be intentional, not so much a gazelle intense as you are when you're paying down debt. So I will make some additional principal payments, just not my priority right now. So my current balance on my home loan, my mortgage, is $149,417 right there. And as you can see, my interest rate is 3%. So it's super low, which is a blessing because my mortgage payment is low and I get to be intentional about paying off my mortgage early. So I did cover up the amount of equity I have in my home because I don't want to share that. I feel like it's that's private. However, I'm happy with the equity I have in my home. So next up, you see an SSM medical bill. So back in April, I did have to go to the doctor and I had a bill. Ugh. So the current balance is $1,144.77. And I did arrange 0% interest payments on this bill. So the amount I pay each month, oh my gosh, I'm sorry y'all. The amount I pay each month is $144. Please ignore this sales contents violators validation rule. It's not important right now. So anyways, so my current amount is $1,000.77. And all I'm going to say about that medical bill is that yes, life happened. I'm not one to go to or have to go to the doctor or to the emergency room or anything like that. Just routine things. But I would tell you all, especially since you know that I shared in a previous video how my mom passed away, I will say that I am intentionally slowing down and taking it one day at a time. And what happened in April was the clear indicator that it is okay to slow down in life, especially when unpredictable life events happen, especially when it deals with losing someone unexpected, especially someone close to you. My mom was my best friend. That was my girl. And my whole family is having to not readjust. Everyone keeps talking about new normal, but my whole family has been impacted. And I will say that my health is so important to me now. And not only did I have to pay a bill, I had to live through the experience. So, I was not expecting this. I've never had a bill that much, not even when I had my daughter. So anyways, and then I write the date over here. I mean, it's not really the date. It says equity, but it says after September 15th. So I know when that payment goes through, what is my remaining balance on it. So let me scroll on over here. Oh my gosh, a legal bill. A part of being a single mom is that you may end up in court with your ex and you may end up being in court for a very long time. As much as I do not want this to be a part of my story in life, here it is. Because there are some people who play the game and they want to win by financially abusing you. However, it's not working because I'm still very blessed. Y'all don't even know the story. I'm not even gonna go there in this video. But anyways, the legal bill is currently $596.25. I've decided I'm not paying that off in full because it's just best I make monthly payments of $50. And my current balance is $546.25. And the crazy thing about this $546 was my balance last month. However, the lawyer had to do something, and of course, I get billed. Oh, don't get me started. This was money not well spent because it wasn't a good investment. I deserve better. My daughter deserved better, and I'm paying for poor service. But the reason I'm only paying $50 on that is because if you have been in custody court, you know you need another lawyer unless you want to do it solo. More power to you, pro se. However, I did have to pay a retainer fee for another lawyer. So that is why I'm paying $50 a month, because that's all I have budgeted towards that, because like I said, life keeps happening. So as you can see over here, so that balance of $546.25, that is after September 30th. So with this next paycheck, I'll pay the $50 and that'll be what's left. So for September, you scroll on over here, my beginning balance, as you can see, was $151,458.02. And the amount of payments I made for September, 494 debt payments. And that leaves me with a debt confession of $150,964.02. And I'm thrilled about this because when I compare it to last year, I have eliminated a handful of debts or more. I would have to go back and look at the video, but I've eliminated a ton of debt, and I'm very grateful for that. So I hope you all have enjoyed this video. It was great catching up with you all. And as you can see with my debt confession, it is possible for a single saving mama like myself, and maybe you, or maybe a friend, maybe a sister, or just a single saving person, that it is possible. It is possible to reach your financial goals one step at a time. It's one financial decision at a time. This is a journey. It's definitely not a destination, I'm learning. It is a journey. So it's a single saving mom. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Be sure to like the video. You can subscribe to the channel, and you can get notified when I upload new videos. That way you don't miss out on my journey.